If you just now tuning in, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell. GMS fam, the green room. Let's talk about it. Hey, yo, GMS fam, the green room. Welcome back to the GMS show. It is Monday, and I'm glad y'all pulled up on me today. I feel good. I hope y'all feel good. You know, we start out every show with peace, love, positive energy, good vibes, passing it forward, hoping that you pass it along as well. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat already. I see you, Southern California, Maryland. Black Babbles in the building. I'm going to be previewing something that he posted on his channel that you guys may have seen already as we discuss this topic. What up, Samajin, Ace of Spade? Yo, man, what is this? What up, my G? C-Mo in the building. Spitfire. Uh-oh. He already coming in taking shots. Nolan Powers, Sanaa, Don Philly. Nairobi, DJ Codeine in the building. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Shout out to my GMS fam. Let's get it. Now, I'm hitting the pen today, man, because I ate an edible earlier, an edible that I made, which is fucking amazing. It was a brownie, and it just had me on chill mode all day, but now I'm ready to get energized and talk that shit. So let me hit this train wreck. And let's get to it. Glittery Bubbles, Black Man America Veil, what's going on now? Ryan Davis, in classic Ryan social media form, he posted something that had to do with something personal going on in his life, that had to do with the drama surrounding his name, and he deleted it. But thanks to Blacketh Babbleth, that video was taken and posted to social media so that everybody can gather context around how he feels in this situation after the 5150 show and Corey responding to him and what he had to say on Sway in the Morning. And Ryan basically said, you know what, I'm going to address everything and I'm going to let people know how I feel about these rumors that are being spread about me. So, without further ado, let me stop this music. Also, another subject we're going to talk about. I hope y'all stay here for that as well. Kraig Facts. Kraig Facts. D. Kraig Smith. Comedian, podcast host, skit maker, TV personality, whatever you want to call him. Just an all-around cool motherfucker. Decided that, you know what? I ain't gonna let these motherfuckers get away with this shit. And he called out Brandon, the host of Roast Me, for going a little bit too hard for Boo Capone and being Boo's cheerleader and doing extra to try to make Boo's jokes land. Now, although I understand the dynamic that was built, you know, once you find a niche and once you find something for somebody, you kind of have to kind of hold on to that because it's kind of the entertainment factor. But when you're dealing with other comedians and other personalities, you got to remember that shit isn't always going to work out in your favor, and other niggas is going to get irritated by it. I'm actually glad that he called Brandon on the shit, so we're going to get to that later. But without further ado, let me go ahead and play this video. This is Ryan responding to everything. Shout out to Black Babble, and we're going to talk about this as we go along. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews about this, whether or not people believe what he's saying or whether they think he's lying. I'll give you my opinion after we watch some of this. Let's go.
What you're saying in my comments right now, right?
New Black Babble.
Because I know you want my attention. And because I never address rumors, because I'm going to be honest with you, those of you who want me to address rumors, if I address them,
all right, I'm done.
Then more people who have never even heard the rumors, because there's more people who haven't heard the rumors than people who have heard bullshit rumors about me. And if I address them, now I gotta, now they're gonna go look up what the rumors are and all of this shit. So let's just get it out in the open. So if you're not abreast with any rumors that's been going around about me, let's get it out in the open. Apparently, there is a rumor that I'm gay. I wanna I'm sorry, I just had to hold for a second. Because it's like, nigga, who on earth would believe that?
Quite a few, my G. And I'm going to tell you why. For one, there's been some information out there that you have volunteered to the public, and there's a lot of people out there who think first things first, before they think in your favor. What doesn't help in this situation and why I feel like this is all forced is because the fake laughing, the pausing, the having to, try to play it off or try to act nonchalant or like it doesn't, there's a way to approach it. And I'll tell you this, because I am that guy, I'm going to give you two different things right now. There is I have to pretend like I'm not gay and stick to me being in the closet and on the down low and try to play it off because of how, and how you do that is you do the fake laughs or you try to brush it off or you try to be like, oh, okay, I guess I got to do that. Or, the overly posting things on social media about women or your type of relationships that you want with women to try to secure in people's minds that you aren't gay when really you are. There's that. Or there's how do I approach this without people thinking I'm gay still and don't believe me? Let me try to be nonchalant. Let me try to laugh this off. Let me try to oh man, I got to do this. Let me try to overcompensate by posting about women so that niggas actually see and understand that I'm interested in women. There's the two. If we can agree on that, as a system, then whatever you feel, that's how you feel, and that is your opinion. You're entitled to it. You are not wrong. You can think both sides, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel after this. Sorry for pausing for so long. We just gonna play it.
Why would you believe that? Then there was a rumor that I was about to get into a fight, and I was so scared of getting into a fight that I spent thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars to move my shit across country. Not to be closer to my children, not to be with my family, not to better my career. But I was so scared of a fist. On some Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. The fact that people felt like I even have to address it, like the fact that this makes sense to some people, is just absolutely insane to me. But I'm going to say, you know what? I thought I didn't have to acknowledge it because I was like, there's no way anybody with half a brain would go, this is true. But obviously niggas keep trolling me in my comment section. So you guys want an answer from me. Cool. You'll get an answer from me. And the answer is, if you think I'm either gay or I got ran out of a city, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Do y'all know how big Los Angeles is, man? If I don't want to see somebody in Los Angeles, I don't have to see somebody in Los Angeles. Anybody in a major city knows that if you don't want to see somebody in that city, you don't have to see them. There is no, I don't know what happened. I don't know if niggas watch Sister Act and saw Whoopi Goldberg run to be a nun to get out of situations. And they were like, yo, shit like that happens in real life, even in the comedy game. Are y'all serious? I watch too many movies, man.
I will say this. Him getting ran out of LA, I don't believe at all. I honestly can't wrap my mind around that. I don't think so. I think, and honestly, with all due respect to Reggie, I think he's just running with that because that's something that is bringing attention at the moment. And when you're somebody out there in Hollywood trying to work your way to where you want to be, it's I guess profitable, or it's in your favor to play that role or to play down that situation, regardless if it's true or not. But I'll say this. That man went into detail about him being supposedly ran out of L.A. to tell you guys why he didn't get ran out of L.A. When he brought up him not being gay, he just said he wasn't gay. There really wasn't no excuse between that or to explain why he's not gay. I don't know how you can explain how you're not gay. But I mean, as a straight man, if I'm explaining to somebody I'm not gay, I'm going to tell you why, and I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to tell you every fact about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was him, I'd be like, I've never been attracted to men. I don't like penis. I love vagina. Women are the greatest things, or greatest creations ever made on earth. Thank you, God. And yeah, man, no, nowhere near that. I just would have went on a tangent. I don't know. I'm freestyling right now, but I would have went on a fucking tangent about that. But he kind of like went over that and just started talking about why he didn't get ran out of L.A., which gave people more of confirmation that part of the rumors weren't true. But people are still questioning the gay rumors.
Y'all gotta do something about that, man. That's nuts. That's nuts. I'm gonna tell you this though. Another reason why I ain't want to acknowledge the quote unquote gay rumors, right? That rumor was one of the best things to happen to me, because
I don't like
we got
excuse.
COVID, monkeypox, all that shit, right? And niggas who was fans of mine, who heard the rumor, who might have believed it, they were cool with just fist bumping. They ain't want to do the dap with the hug. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really like niggas touching me like that. So it was playing to my favor, right? because a lot of people don't know, like, with fandom, women usually play it cool.
We're gonna address that too,
it's
Southern.
the men who always be like, man, I love you, and put their hands on you and grab your shoulders and shit. Be like, let's take a picture, and put their arm around you. But when niggas thought I was gay, they stopped touching me.
Now, I do agree with that because Corey has actually said that before. He said the biggest groupies in the world are niggas. And I do not dispute that. I've seen this with my own two eyes before. I've seen it. Niggas can throw the word around, but with niggas' actions and niggas do shit in real life, you really do get to see the type of niggas that be out here. And it really do be the niggas and not the women. Trust me.
And I'm mad passive aggressive. And I don't like when people seem like they love me. I don't like being the one to be like, yo, hey man, the touching is too much or whatever. I'm not real good with setting boundaries. And niggas kind of set boundaries for me. So niggas wasn't touching me and I was like, I don't know, nigga, we might need to let this ride. This seems like a good thing that's happening for me. So I like, stop touching me. Nigga, it was cool. I was like, yo, my chances of catching these diseases are going down. Right, Jai Brown, like Jay Brown, is it Jai or Jay? I don't know, but it was like men be real touchy-feely. They can't help it. They just fuck with you. Everybody know how niggas are. They dap you, pull you close. Man, I'm a and then when they heard that I was gay, niggas stopped doing it. And I was like, I could correct them, but it seems to have solved a problem I've had for about 4 years now. So I was just gonna let it ride. Because the one thing it didn't do was stop women from jumping in my inbox. So if it doesn't stop women from coming, but it stops men from touching me, best rumor possible. It was the best rumor. It was just doing wonders for me. I was like, I want to say something, but nigga, the benefits of this rumor is phenomenal, nigga. So that's what took me so long. I'm sorry. I didn't want to speak against it. I didn't. And then
this might be a bit he's working on. He might take this on the road. I don't honestly think he thought about. I don't think that actually was his deal with it. I do not think that at all. I call cap. I call big cap. But he's a comedian. Good job at twisting that.
Felt bad because y'all know, if you a man, right, and you deal with women, or you might deal with more than one woman, right, and somebody calls you gay, you can't go, man, I got a whole bunch of hoes. You're going to offend every woman you deal with, dog. She gonna be like, what's the deal with I got a whole bunch of hoes, so you calling me a hoe? So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna offend any woman I deal with to prove to a nigga or a group of people that I like women? So I'm gonna ruin the vagina I am getting to prove to niggas that I don't even fuck with or I don't even like men. So why would I care if men think that I'm gay? That doesn't make sense. I don't care. As long as the women were still fucking with me, cool.
One thing he did not mention, and I have to bring this up. I'm going to say this. This is why I say I call cap on him actually feeling that way during this whole duration. Because, okay, let's say, more guys, straight guys are like, oh, no, I think that nigga gay. We just go, hey, what up, Ryan? How you doing? And keep it moving. All right. But what about the men who are gay? You didn't mention the fact that you had more men hit you up. Your DM's probably been full of gay men, and you probably got approached by a lot of gay men on the road due to this rumor. I didn't hear about that. So to say that it has been beneficial or that this is something that has been good for you, because then one could say you're not mentioning the obvious, and the obvious being that if the rumor is that you're gay and there's things out there that are proving in people's minds that you are gay, like interviews of you talking about going to gay clubs or anything like that, you're definitely going to get approached by gay men. So has it been all good, Ryan? Let's keep going.
But for some reason,
I'm just saying, nigga.
Men just
I get high and make points sometimes. Shit.
Men think it's like that I owe them an explanation, which is so gay to me. It's like I'm, if y'all heard I'm gay, why, and you believe I'm gay, cool. Unless you're a gay man and you have some interest, why would you continuously come to me to ask me? It's like, are you trying to fuck with me? Or is it, I don't understand that behavior from a straight man. Why would you? These dudes in my comments is who I'm talking about. As far as the person I was supposedly beefing with, me and that person's good. Everything's been handled. There's no beef, no nothing. And
now, I think I wanted to say that this part was about Reggie, but it could definitely most likely be about Corey.
Shout out to them, man. I'm always have love for them. Ain't no beef.
Okay, yes, Corey.
I was always weirded out with the weirdos who took stuff and then just ran with it. It was like, it's like in the comment section now, it was a bunch of niggas that's like, do you fuck men? And I'm like, do you want to fuck me or something? Is that what it is? Why are you asking that? If you fuck with women and I fuck with women, why you want to know? Am I weird for thinking that doesn't make me sound gay? That doesn't make me sound gay, does it? Because I don't walk up to niggas and be like, yeah, you gay, ain't you? Yeah, you gay. Tell me you gay.
I will also say this. If this is what you mean, and this is your 100% truth, and this is what you stand by, these are your morals, this is your truth, this is your truth, why delete it? I be wishing that he don't be deleting some posts sometimes, and of course, you know, it's gonna the first thing that comes to mind is because niggas want to be messy, niggas want to post shit. No, man, I honestly hope and wish that most people would stand by what they say. You gotta stand by that. Deleting it doesn't make it look truthful. In my opinion, it doesn't make it look truthful. I can say I don't believe you got ran out of LA. I can say I don't think you're gay, but at the end of the day, the way that it's moving, it's like I don't know if you can necessarily chalk it up to, well, I posted it and it's out there and people know now and I can delete it because people know now. It's like, nah, man, like, leave that shit up. Let niggas know what's really going on, man. You said in the beginning of this video, I need to address this because people are going to find these rumors or people are going to hear these rumors and try to go find these rumors. So I need to address this to try to get this out there so people know the truth from the horse's mouth. How are they supposed to know the truth when it's gone? If anything, hey, you might want to send a thank you to Black Babel for keeping this up, because if anything, whether or not people believe you, the people that will believe you. The people that don't, well, they already didn't believe it in the first place. So why even give a fuck?
Why would I want to know? It's just, I don't know, man. Just for the people who keep asking me in my DMs, in my DMs and in the comment section, just so y'all know, I'm not. Also, a friend of mine got pulled into it.
Oh, he's talking about Pink Fox now.
I have a friend who is a comedian. She is transgender. If you've seen D-Ray Davis live, you've probably seen her open for D-Ray, Patton Oswalt.
She also opened for Dave Chappelle. Pause. She also opened for Dave Chappelle. I seen that. There was a video or a picture that was up, and Pink Fox was performing for or was at some event that Dave was at, and she like opened up or some shit. He's gonna mention that. Oh shit, Reggie Carroll has just entered the chat. Is that the real Reggie Carroll, bro? Will somebody please confirm if that's the real Reggie Carroll or not? He said, I was going to really whip Ryan Davis' ass. They told me he left town after our situation. Hey man, Ryan said, first of all, I hope that you and Ryan have a conversation, because clearly after listening to y'all's situation, I'm just speaking as if this is the real Reggie Carroll. Just listening to y'all situation, I don't feel like neither you or Ryan find what happened between y'all serious enough to like have a long lasting beef or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you could be the type of person that doesn't sweat no shit like this. Say what's on your mind and then move forward. I honestly feel like that conversation can be had. Cause I went through your YouTube. I watched some of your shit. You are a funny dude. Ryan's a funny dude. I feel like niggas need to be making money together. Regardless if y'all work together or not, making money together as a community means making sure we all get a bag in some way, whether y'all working on the same bill or whether y'all working in the same city. I want to see niggas win. I don't want to see niggas doing all the, you know what I'm saying? I really hope that not even now, somewhere down the road, y'all can get to that. And if it takes Ryan apologizing due to what you said he did to you, then so be it. I just hope that it gets to that point somewhere down the road. Much respect, my brother. Now, he's actually going to mention this part about when you, Reggie Carroll, mentioned the part about the altercation between you and Pink Fox. I would really love to know what happened that night. I just in further detail. I know you was on the 5150 show and shit was like all hectic and niggas is all over the place and they was trying to figure shit out. What really happened? Put it in the chat, or if you want to call it. Oh fuck, I ain't got my fucking call-in shit set up. But either way, if you want to expound, you can. If not, feel free to listen.
She's super cool, and her business. Well, she got drug into it, and I just want to say, and because it ain't nobody's business, but I just want to say. It was actually said that me and her had some type of sexual relationship. Just like me, she only fucks with women. So, just for that, just so y'all know.
That's always confusing.
You know, it wasn't really anybody's business, but at the same time, and she ain't gonna say nothing because she often feels like defending herself leads to her getting physically assaulted, so she ain't gonna say nothing, but she deals with women.
So he's saying Pink Fox deals with women, which has always confused me, man. And because I'm just not of that community, I guess it's always gonna confuse me. But what is the point of transitioning or wanting to become trans if you're going to continue to fuck with the same sex? That didn't make no sense. The opposite sex. I was thinking in like trans terms of like trying to call somebody trans, she who just trans. You know what I'm saying? It's so confusing, but you get what I'm saying. How it doesn't make sense to me, man. And I'm sorry. You can call me whatever you want to call me, but that shit don't make sense to me. If you are going to transition from a man to a woman, you might as well go to niggas. That's just my opinion. It would be no reason to switch over unless you had another agenda to it, which like, hey, maybe I didn't look so good as a dude, so I can become a woman and then get more women to try to, you know, come around me to give me pointers and then be like, hey, guess what? I still fuck bitches. And they be like, oh, well, we already became friends and I already got to know you, so why not? I'll give you some pussy. And then he be like, yeah, because I still got my shit. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? But anyways.
Shout out to my boy Marcus Smith. Been my boy, always gonna be my boy. Holding me down always, like true friends do. I'm always hold that nigga down. I hate the things that people have said negatively about him. If you believe anything negative about him, I would say also don't believe anything negative about him either. Me and him have always been tight and gonna be as tight as ever before. He's been the best friend to anybody he's friends with, and that's what he continues to try to be. So shout out to my guy. You know, if you've gone to some of my shows, you've seen him. He's not at every show. He can't. He does have a life of his own. We aren't attached at the hip, but whenever we can rock together, we try to do that if it's feasible.
Yeah, you don't need to hear more. Him and Marcus are good. That's basically what he's saying. That's the end of the video right there. But let me answer this question right here. I see somebody, or not the question. I heard somebody responded. Tada Chip says, how you identify doesn't define what you're attracted to. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm confused by that is because I'm not going to say naturally, but as a straight man, I'm attracted to the opposite sex. I've always been under the impression that people who are part of the LGBTQ community are attracted to the same sex, or they transition and, like, you know what I'm saying, and then go, you know, fuck with the opposite sex that, you know what I'm saying? I guess I just don't understand the feeling of wanting to be a woman. And I don't say that with disrespect. I don't, because I don't understand that feeling. I guess whoever feels that way, you guys are dealing with your own personal feat. What I'm saying is, Pink Fox, I guess I'm learning about more than one way of being trans, right? I guess, right? Pink Fox wanted to go from a man to a woman, but didn't want to have relations with men. Instead, Pink Fox became trans lesbian, right? That's called trans lesbian, right? Am I wrong? I guess I'm wrong. I don't know. But what I got from this, right? And here's my synopsis. I think Ryan, for one, has some things to deal with. But I don't think that he is in a place of, like, wanting to harm himself. I don't know if that was a conversation that Marcus had with Corey a while back or recently. I don't believe he got ran out of LA, but I do think that, of course, there was an altercation. He didn't deny that. There was an altercation between him and Reggie that I hope they can work out. And him and Marcus they didn't stop being friends. So with that said, I don't know where this is going to go from here. Y'all know Tuesday is tomorrow. Anything could be said. If anything, I think after that live and after that being posted, after Babel posted that, of course it's going to reach Corey. And I think he's going to have to go based off that. Ryan didn't say anything disrespectful. He didn't say anything outlandish. He didn't go out of his way to be ignorant or disrespectful. I think this might be, and I'm just gonna put my predictions out there. I could be wrong, but we've seen it before. We've seen Corey go off one week and then the next week come back and talk about how everything is okay. So tomorrow night, I'm guessing, and I'm putting my educated guess out there, that Corey's gonna speak on this situation. He's gonna talk about the fact that him and Ryan had a conversation and they've come to an understanding. And the fact that they're about to work together. Nobody really wants to have that type of shit going on when they trying to work, bro. Especially on a tour. So how I think this is going to end, I think they're going to end on a mutual, hey, let's turn off the bullshit talk and let's just move forward and continue to make this bread and continue to be good comedians. That's what I think it's going to get to. Speaking of good comedians, man, shout out to Kraig Facts. If y'all didn't see what happened with Roast Me, I don't know how many of y'all watch Roast Me. Hopefully all of y'all, because that shit is hilarious. Things came to a head on Roast Me, so to speak. Kraig decided not to let the host, Brandon, ride Boo Capone's coattail. He didn't allow the cooning. He didn't allow the alley-oops. He didn't allow the fuckery. And I'm glad that he stood up for the right to have, because it wasn't just for him, man. Kraig is a person that's for the people, so to speak. And he didn't just do that for him. He did that for every roaster in the room. Don't try to piggyback or don't try to alley-oop for one comedian, motherfucker. Don't try to alley-oop for one roaster, motherfucker. If you let these niggas get their jokes off. I understand Boo's thing now is let me land, but shit, if he can't land, then motherfucker, he gonna have to pull back up, nigga, and try to find a way to get on the fucking runway the right way. You can't be helping that nigga every single time this nigga has some shit going on. Now, if y'all didn't see what happened, I'm gonna show y'all. This is the first part where Kraig first called the shit out. This is when it first got heated. Check this out.
Boo hospital get a Henny IV.
Boo got naked pictures of Harriet Tubman.
Boo, you keep your wallet in your ass.
Hey, Boo! Hey, y'all don't get on my dog, Boo. Hey, do the David Lucas on.
Nah, fuck that. Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, fuck that. Nah, you gonna be a hoe for that nigga. Oh, you a hoe. You gonna let that nigga tell you what it takes to go. Nigga, that nigga is telling you
You got your melanin in the body.
Nigga,
You set your date Winnie the Pooh.
your life is in shambles.
They snort cocaine off your house.
You have nowhere to go after this.
That nigga got Hey, Boo. First you put it on the pipe, then you hit it with some light. It was made up in the lab. Boo Capone in rehab.
Them niggas hilarious. Nah, Boo, it's not like Boo's not funny on his own either. Boo can carry himself very well. It's just that Brandon be throwing this nigga alley-oops and Kraig didn't like that. Here's more of it. Watch.
Hey, Boo. How David Lucas go to El Pollo Loco?
Kraig said, no, fuck that shit.
Late for lunch. And they get a punch. Then this nigga get drunk. Hey, David Lucas, they say every time you go to your family's events, they start beating you with a stick. That nigga go to I hope candy come out.
Hold on,
I want candy to come out. Set your pinata
Listen
real
to
fast up.
You
can't say
Hold on, nigga, hold on.
You got off-quick clothes on.
Let me ask you a question. Do Brandon give you the game plan before or after he fuck you? Because every time we come
Oh, shit.
tell a joke. Sit your ass down,
Hey,
nigga.
Kraig,
He said, oh, man, y'all heard that. I ain't got to repeat it. Kraig was getting bothered, justifiably so. When you out here, first of all, it's not easy to continuously roast niggas for an hour. You have to come up with material. It's even harder to come up with good material when you have a nigga stopping niggas from trying to get some shit off because he wants to have somebody else repeat something. I get the dynamic though. Like I said, when you have your niche or whatever it is called, you're supposed to kind of stick to that because your audience likes that. But not every single time this man is doing it. And don't beat a dead horse either, because then it's not gonna become something that people like. Then it's gonna become some people despise. Now let's watch Corey. Let's watch Kraig go at Brandon one more time. Let's see this part right here. Oh, actually, no, wait. This ain't it. It's gonna be later. This part, they had a surprise guest. And this was the surprise guest, if y'all didn't know.
In the class all the way from Chicago, Illinois, y'all give it up for the legendary Mr. Corey Holcomb.
It was weird seeing Corey on Roast Me, I can't lie.
Only you can stop firefighters.
Am I supposed to sit down? Okay.
Smoking a beer, look at that.
Go on, nigga. After you get through eating, you don't burp, you do a bump, nigga.
Hey, that's a good question. Grade is Raw said, you think Corey being there and had something to do with Kraig finally checking him? It could have, but I think Kraig moves as his own man a lot. And to answer that question even further, I'm gonna lean towards more of no. And you'll see why I feel that way towards the end because of what he said to Marcus as Marcus was walking out the door when he was exiting class. Watch this.
Like he crippin' for cancer.
So look, Atlanta Trap House action figure build ass and fuck up out of here, nigga.
Hey, this nigga built like the word hickory.
Hey, Corey look like a sea otter playing a man.
That nigga let Aries Spears dress him.
This nigga right here, though. He look like he be DMing Tyler Perry and shit.
Y'all put up for Titty Levert. It's the fat stabbers.
Hold on, look.
Boo live in the basement.
I can't see you behind Doughboy, nigga.
Hold that thought. Oh yeah, well you got to hear what he said about Brandon. Listen.
Hold that thought. I gotta bring somebody in the class.
That's your real voice?
He asked that nigga if that was his real voice. I'm sorry, that shit was funny. All right, now, Kraig, this is when Kraig got to the cooning. The cooning. He said, nigga, you out here cooning for Brandon? Every time this nigga tell you to tell a joke, you coon. Now, trust me, him and Boo, they boys. That's his homie. That's his homie. If anything, this was more pointed towards Brandon than Boo.
God damn, nigga!
The reason why your jeans is cut, because they gotta feed you. How they gotta do it? What they gotta do?
This nigga.
What they gotta do?
This
You
nigga.
better not.
Stop cooling.
You better not.
Stop cooling.
He's about to do it.
Stop cooling.
He's gonna do it.
You gonna dance for Brandon, you whole ass nigga?
Yes.
You gonna dance for Brandon, you whole
Brandon
ass
said
nigga?
yes, damn.
You gonna dance for Brandon? You gonna dance for Brandon? You gonna dance for Brandon?
Every dark skin you nigga you see, you put your hand
What
down.
you guys are witnessing right now is hate.
Hey,
I made Boo a star.
Oh, he said he made you a star. That's crazy.
Your superhero name is Trash Man.
He said he made you a star. You better
You
get
throw
over there.
trash at all your enemies.
You gotta climb up to eat some cake. Set your little ass up.
Hey, Booker Poe, you have daydreams about housing vouchers, nigga.
Yeah, they talking about food vouchers.
Hey, Boo, you got COVID-50.
look. They ain't let it go. They ain't let it go.
Hey, Booker Poe, you 290 in dog years, nigga.
All you do is throw your titties out.
He kept holding that thought for everybody else.
Oh yeah, we gonna flip this shit. We gonna flip this shit.
Kraig mad as hell. Look.
You gotta beat me on his own, nigga. I ain't having no nigga help no nigga. Crazy motherfucker. I'll burn this bitch down. I'll burn this bitch down. I'll let you beat me through that, nigga. You crazy. I'll burn this bitch down, nigga. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up.
Kraig mad.
How you do that bullshit dance?
Hey, we do that because Brandon fucked us in the plan after the show, nigga.
Nigga said, you got me fucked up. I ain't never seen Kraig snap off. And maybe he wasn't snapping off, but that was a little heated. There was some seriousness to that shit because niggas got irritated by that shit. Every time this nigga said something, what'd he say, Boo? What'd he say? And then when somebody else tried to get a joke off, hold that thought. Nah, nigga, you hold your thought. Nigga, let these niggas get their roast off, goddammit. Now, here's one part I wanted to point out real quick because Marcus got sent out of class, and I need y'all to hear what Kraig said to Marcus on his way out the door.
Nigga, them jeans bring down production value. Hey, you do that. Them teeth ain't your size.
Listen,
You like a drunk ferret.
The only thing you said was, get me free.
You look like a bitch you got put out of Uber. Now go.
10 years a slave.
At least Corey ain't back here. You can be yourself now.
When you pull that hat off, that nigga jump out, nigga.
So I ain't spoke my mind since I met Corey.
shit. Nigga said I ain't spoke my mind since I met Corey. Shit. There's always some truth to these jokes, but Kraig had to respond to this because, of course, people were tagging him. People were asking him what the fuck was going on with Roast Me. Why was you going at Brandon? Why was you hating on Boo? All this other shit. Here's Kraig's response to that.
We're gonna square something away, man. I don't do the hater slander and talk, man. Y'all been tagging me for a couple days on this Roast Me shit. Shout out to All Def, Boo. Boo did his thing. I got Boo for MVP. That's my nigga. I love him. But this shit y'all been talking about, me hating, I just don't agree with how Brandon was hosting. The show ain't called Host Me, it's called Roast Me. Let the roasters roast.
Facts.
And me as a competitor, I gotta put a smash on any unfair advantage. And that's just the way it is. And if you think I'm bullshitting, check this out.
What you guys are witnessing right now is hate. I made Boo a star.
Oh, he said he made you a star.
God. Now, I ain't the one that's hating, nigga. Y'all need to be messaging Brandon.
Straight up, man. Straight up. You know how people are, man. They'll take a situation and try to twist it into some other shit when it is what it is, man. And they know Kraig ain't that type of dude to be sitting up there hating on somebody. Kraig ain't the type to sit up there hating on nobody, man. He saw what was going on. And clearly it wasn't just Kraig. Kraig was just the one to speak up. Clearly everybody else felt the same way. They just wasn't saying shit. You saw David Lucas say something like just real quick. Oh, this nigga, and that was it. That was it. Kraig was the one that was going in. Everybody else that heard what Kraig was saying was agreeing, but they didn't say shit. And I'm curious to see, because that was the finale. I'm curious to see the next season of Roast Me and how they do it. Because, to be honest, that threw a wrench in the game. Now every time, here's the clever part about it. There's another reason why Kraig is a smart dude. Now every time this happens to where Boo is getting some backup or getting some cheerleading from Brandon or telling him what he say, what you say about so and so, niggas gonna call that out. And it won't even be just the niggas sitting there roasting. It's gonna be the chat. It's gonna be everybody that watches the shit. They gonna call it out. So I think this might put a stop to niggas getting help while everybody else got to think for themselves and make themselves a star on that show. That's another thing that was weird. Brandon saying, what y'all seeing is hate because I made Boo a star. If you made Boo a star, man, make everybody else on Roast Me a star, my G. It's not just about, shout out Boo Capone, man. Boo is a funny nigga, man. Boo is a funny dude. And as a matter of fact, I want y'all to go watch the Kraig Facts episode featuring Boo Capone, because that shit is hilarious. I'm talking about all the way through. Funny as fuck. If y'all didn't get a chance to watch it, or even if y'all did watch it, watch that shit again. That shit had me dying. Boo is a hilarious storyteller, and he's got a lot of history behind him, man. And I love listening to that type of shit. But I agree with Kraig, man. I agree with Kraig all the way, man. If you gonna, it's called Roast Me, not Host Me. And some niggas don't understand their position. Some niggas want to be the lead man or the front man or the star out of the whole fucking ordeal. But you the host, my G. You the host. Host it. Be fair to all, man. Let them niggas get their jokes off and let them do what they do. You hyped up Boo. Boo got his shit off. Now let Boo land. Brandon, let him land. Let him fucking land by himself. All right? That's how I feel. Also, what else happened in the news, man? I gotta bring up one more thing. I ain't gonna spend no time on it. I just wanted to say this. Something popped up on my timeline. They said Olivia Newton-John passed away. R.I.P. to her. They saying, oh, Ezra Miller finally got charged with a felony. But it wasn't for beating ass. It was for burglary. Ain't that crazy? Also, last but not least, I just want to say once again that I was right. I talked about that Astro World shit with Travis Scott and everybody's replies to it and how everybody was taking it. I knew it was fake outrage. I knew they didn't give a fuck about none of them kids that died. And I knew it wasn't that big of a tragedy to them, to the people on the internet talking about it, making it what it was, talking about niggas sacrificing kids. Because guess what? This nigga's back at it, performing, raging, going ham, and niggas love it. And not one person is talking about Astroworld. And guess what? The families of the people that died of Astroworld now got to sit and watch everybody lit again for Travis Scott because nobody actually gave a fuck about them kids. Sorry to keep it real for y'all, but that's really what the fuck it is. Now, GMS fam, the Green Room, thank y'all so much for pulling up on me today. I must appreciate it. Y'all follow me on my socials. Hey, I got something to get off my chest on Instagram, man. So if y'all want to pop up on me in about 10, 15 minutes. As soon as this live is done, I'm going to go on my Instagram live and I'm going to talk to y'all about some shit. That's where y'all get really exclusive shit that y'all don't know about. I may expose some things that, you know, I was talking about previously that niggas wanted to know. That all happens on my Instagram, so I hope y'all follow me on there, man. You know, YouTube isn't the place to do much exposing. You know, they try to block people out. They try to shadow ban people. They try to get people's pages taken down. But Instagram's a little safer. Just a little bit. They still be on bullshit, but it's a little safer. So matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna go smoke a joint, and then I'm gonna get on my Instagram live. So make sure you follow me on my Instagram. I'm gonna follow everybody back. Hit me on my Cash App today if you are feeling generous. I would most appreciate it. Put a GMS in the chat, all my GMS fam. And also, hey, if you enjoyed today's show, and I mean this, if you hear my voice, man, don't play me. Don't you play me. I'm gonna see who really down. Because I done sent out some shirts. I done sent out a bunch of shit. I done showed a lot of love. Put a comment in the comment section under this video when the live is done. All right, when I press end on this live and you see that live go away, refresh that page, leave a comment. I don't give a fuck what it is. Put a GMS, put a good show, put a what's up black. I don't give a shit. Go to that comment section after the video, leave a comment, leave a like, and I'll chop it up with y'all in the comment section, all right? Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, GMS fam, for popping up. I'll see y'all Wednesday and I'll see y'all Friday. Shout out to my 3Gs fam. Smoke some, baby. We out.